What's going on guys, Dividing here, and today we're back with another MCPE shader review. This time we're going to be reviewing the Mantra Render Dragon shader, so don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and let's get into the review. So, first off, as usual, we're going to be looking at the sun and the moon. The sun and the moon are basically custom balls of light, as usual, and they also emit their own light source and they look pretty cool. Although I would have preferred a different type of moon, but it's really good. Next up is our clouds in daytime and our clouds at nighttime, as well as the stars. Now keep in mind this is a really heavy shader, so rendering these beautiful clouds is going to be really heavy if you don't have a good device, and the stars, of course, they look great. Next up is our waving stuff. Now, we of course can't forget that we have waving leaves. It's been so long since I've seen waving leaves, and we even have our waving tall grass and our grass, so if you missed that, then it's here. Next up is our water. Now, from a distance, it looks normal, but if we get closer to the water, it actually creates a lot of lag. And of course, our usual test, we are going to see if it can be used for monument hunting. Well, the answer to that is kind of and not. I mean, of course, we do have our wave distortion going on, so that's really cool, and this little reflection, light reflections. So yeah, good job on that, and as you can see, again, you can sort of use it for monument hunting, but I prefer that you don't use it because it's a really heavy shader. Another thing to note with the water is that during nighttime, the stars basically reflect on the water, and this creates a lot of lag, so please do not go near water when it's nighttime because, oh my god, there's so many stars. After the water, we have our shadows over here. Now it's great that the shadows aren't boxy or rigid or sharp, and yeah, that's really all I can say about the shadows. They look good, although they can be smoothened out a bit for me, but it's great. Next up is the lighting sources. So instead of a white light, it seems to give off a yellow light, especially in torches, and for lava sources, it sort of reminds me of cheese, where it's really bright. Now, I'm not too much of a fan of it. What I'm a fan of is the radiating light source on blocks. Like as you can see over here, the light source bounces on the tree, and I think that's great. And other than that, the light source basically gives off a really radiant yellow color. And of course, one of the coolest features in MCPE shaders is the PBR. So as you can see, we have it on our metal blocks, we have it on our copper, our gold, our iron, our diamond, and even our emerald, so that's really good. And besides the reflection materials, we even have our ores. So besides those ore blocks, even ores themselves give off a reflection, as you can see, and it's really evident in iron and diamonds. Although there seems to be a glitch when you are even in a cave, you can still see the reflections of the sky, but other than that, I think this is a really cool feature. Okay, that was basically it for our overworld things. Now we are in the Nether. Now the Nether isn't really too special, although I really do like that the particles are still in the shader, because most shaders before took off the particles, and this is what I mean by a cheese-like vibrant, where it's really yellow. And the great thing is that it does flicker, so you know, it's sort of a trade-off. But yeah, this is how the Nether looks like, and it's basically like this in every other biome. If you do like it, then that's great. If you don't like it, then that's also great. Anyways, that's it for the Nether. And now for the end. So the crazy thing is that the end portal frame, or the end portal actually gives off a light source. I didn't expect that, but yeah, that I just wanted to say that. Now for the cube map, or the sky of the end, it is like this. I don't really know how to describe it, but this is how it looks like. And oh, it is a bit sad that it is a square and it couldn't, you know, expand. But yeah, that's basically how the end looks like, and it sort of reminds me of really night starry skies. So I think it's very dreamlike, at least for me. And yeah, that's basically it for the end. And here is some footage of gameplay if you want to see how it would look like if you were to play with the shaders. And And yeah, that was basically Mantra Shader, our very first Render Dragon shader review. It's pretty cool actually because I've been trying to get the shader to work. So for these, the next shader will be BSBE. And other than that, you can comment down below and suggest any other Render Dragon shader that you want me to review. And yeah, that's basically it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Comment down below for any future suggestions. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye. Peace. Never mind, the wave isn't working. Goodbye.